Hi LEGO fans, I'm back with another 2018 LEGO Batman movie set. This is based on a villain from the classic 1960s Batman TV series. Today I'm going to be unboxing, speed building and reviewing set number 70920, Egghead Mech Food Fight from the Batman movie. This is a 293-piece set that retails for around $30 or 30 Great British pounds. That part count includes 3 minifigures. We've got yet another Batman, Egghead and the Condiment King. Both of these villains were conceived to provide comic relief. Egghead in the 1960s Batman TV series and Condiment King in DC comic books. These both look like great minifigures, but I'm not so excited about getting yet another Batman. Turning our attention to the back of the box, it seems that Batman's gained control of the mech. We also get a better idea of what the mech can do. As you'd expect, there's an opening canopy so you can put a minifigure inside, and the mech has 2 arms, one with an egg whisk style claw attachment and another with a disc shooter that fires fried eggs. One of Egghead's preferred weapons in the 1960s TV series was tear gas eggs. These were eggs from chickens who were fed on a diet of onions, and it looks like we've got a tank on the back of the mech containing those eggs. The Condiment King also comes with some firepower. He's got 2 stud-firing guns which fire mustard and ketchup. So we've got everything we need here for a Batman vs supervillain food fight. I'm really excited to get this built, so let's open up the box and see what we've got inside. Here's everything that came inside the box. We've got 3 numbered bags of Lego, 2 flexible pipes, an 82-page instruction manual, and the dreaded sticker sheet. I'm going to go ahead and put together Egghead Mech Food Fight, and today this is going to be a 25-second speed build. And here's the completed build. Build time was around 25 minutes, and whilst this doesn't look quite as impressive as the Ninjago movie mechs, it is a pretty cool looking thing. But the thing I'm most excited about is those exclusive minifigures. These look great, and I'm looking forward to taking a look at those later in the video. Let's start out by taking a close-up look at Egghead's mech. As I suspected, Egghead's mech is absolutely dwarfed by the Ninjago movie mechs. But we are talking about toys at very different price points. Even at this smaller scale, we still have multiple points of articulation. We've got ball-jointed knees, ball-jointed hips, ball-jointed elbows, left and right, and ratcheted shoulder joints above the minifigure compartment. It's really simple to put Egghead inside his mech. You simply lift up this egg-shaped dome capsule, and he simply stands inside. The control mechanism for the mech is very simple. In fact, we've just got 2 control levers. I tried really hard, but I couldn't make those controls fit into Egghead's hands. From the back of the mech, you can see the egg storage tank, which quite literally contains explosives. Yes guys, the yolks aren't going to get any better from here. The tank contains 3 eggs, and at the top we've got a small chicken element, but it's hard to believe this thing laid any of those eggs. The mech also has a couple of adjustable booster engines to provide a little extra acceleration. There's a flexible grey pipe leading from the explosives chamber to the free-range egg shooter. And it's hard to ignore the custom printed dish, which allows Egghead to switch from fried to scrambled eggs. The mech is locked and loaded, and you might be able to see the disc inside the shooter. It's a simple but effective disc shooting mechanism, and it fires these custom printed fried egg discs. Let's try that one more time. Aiming isn't very precise, so you don't always exactly hit your target, but it does have excellent range. The other arm features the Beta-Matic, which is an egg whisk style claw. You can operate this like an egg whisk by turning the gear at the top, or use the claw to exasperate your enemies. I like this mech very much. It's great fun, and it's got some great elements. I particularly like that custom printed dish. I think the designers have done a great job, and this has come out sunny side up and not scrambled. Shall we move on to the minifigures? I think we better had. Batman needs no introduction, and he is literally the only non-exclusive minifigure in this set. In fact, we've seen him many times before, so I'm not going to spend much time on him. He's got the same cowl, facial expressions, although these do vary slightly between the different Batman iterations. He's got this soft cape on there, utility belt, a hairdryer with a grapple hook in the top, and a little bit of printing on the back there. So that is yet another Batman. Yeah. This guy, on the other hand, is very exciting and one of the main reasons for buying the set. He's Egghead and the self-proclaimed smartest criminal in the world. He liked to use his egg puns and was played by the venerable Vincent Price in the 1960s Batman TV series. He's wearing the perfect costume that he wore in the series and he almost looks like Vincent Price. That's a really good expression there. Really like the sharpened eyebrows and the pencil moustache. Really no printing on the back there, he just has these tails, which we also saw on, I think those were on Disco Alfred. Probably the pants there, the plain white pants used as well. And yeah, that is the awesome Egghead. And finally, here's a magnificent and very colourful Condiment King. He's wearing a backpack containing bottles of mustard and ketchup, and those are wired up to these stud firing guns at the front. I will take this backpack off in a second, but first we must demonstrate those guns. And here he is without the backpack so we can get a closer look at that costume, and what a magnificent costume this is. He's got dual moulded legs and then printed underpants. Yeah, he's got underpants on over his suit, which is very cool. Well, it's not cool at all, but I really like that. That's very funny. And then he's got his torso here with the C for condiment on his chest. If we turn him over, no printing on the back, so let's turn our attention to that expression. Yeah, he's got his teeth bared. Really like the fact that that is nice and crisp, even though it's printed onto a green minifigure head. And I like the metallic detailing on the eyes. And then if we turn him over, he's looking like he's had a good nose full of those tear gas eggs that Egghead has been firing. And that's a great expression. So let's put that green helmet back on, and that is the magnificent Condiment King. So that was set number 70920, the Egghead Mech Food Fight from the Batman movie. In terms of value, I don't think this is the best in the world, but it's definitely not a rotten egg. $30 for 293 pieces is quite a lot of money, but we do get two very exclusive minifigures. And there is quite often a very real minifigure tax associated with Lego. But with the exception of the very repetitive Batman, these are great minifigures. I really like the costume, angry expression, and cone-shaped head of Egghead. And the Condiment King is great fun with those underpants and the dual stud firing guns. The characters are a little bit obscure and that may deter some casual Lego buyers. But for Batman collectors and serious fans, this is an absolute must-have. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing, speed build and review video. Your subscription is really important for growing channels like this. So if you did enjoy the content, please consider hitting the subscribe button for brand new videos twice every week. And if you love Batman movie Lego as much as I do, check out the playlist on screen now. I'm Jeremy Herbert, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next build video.